TIFU by offering to take my GF on vacation. My GF, F24, and I, M26, are in an LDR while she finishes school about 4 hours apart. I haven't been able to visit her, because my car is too old and broken down to make the drive. I have a new car on the way, so I was planning a trip down. There is a mountain resort about an hour away from her, and about 30 minutes closer to me. I thought it would be fun to rent a condo there for the weekend and we could do a mini vacation. When I suggested we meet up there rather than her shared apartment, she got mad at me for not being willing to visit her and making her meet me halfway when she has to come all the way to me. For context, I live between her and her family, and she only ever visits me when she goes to see her family. Now she thinks I'm not committed and wants to take a break while she thinks about the relationship. TLDR. Offered to meet my LDR girlfriend at a resort that happens to be 30 minutes closer to me rather than visiting her at her place, and now she's thinking about ending the relationship. Me thinks she doth protest too much. Projecting she is. Sounds like you missed a bullet to me. Your offer was fun and caring. Old woman tip. Don't waste yourself on someone who is an obsessive relationship accountant. It's too stressful. I'm around y'all's age and I would be thrilled if my husband did this for me. It's always me planning and paying for expensive vacations and trips for us. I think she was hanging on a thread and needed a reason, my guy. Imagine being angry about your boyfriend only driving 5H to see you instead of 4H by inviting you on a vacation. SMH. I find her reaction both strange and suspicious. Why on earth wouldn't she like a little getaway with the two of you? My advice: tell her you thought it would have been a nice romantic weekend for the two of you. And if she still is in so much doubt, count your blessings it happens now and not 5 years later. Bullet dodged. My friend. If you, as you say, suggested a meeting at the resort, as in, how about we do that, and not tell her, okay, that's how it's going to be. You meet me there, and she is unhappy with you for a suggestion. You are better off single. NTA, you chose a spot for just you two to have a romantic getaway between both of you and she gets upset? Does she have an easy way to get there though? Is she for sure not working on half school that weekend for her to not be able to leave? If not, and you've explained that your car couldn't make the trip, it seems like she doesn't want to put in the effort, especially since the only time she visits you is when she's seeing family anyways. Clearly you've made an effort to make the best of the situation, and I'm sorry she doesn't appreciate that. It's worth a talk with her about the situation so she can understand the effort you were trying to make and why she can't make it work. I would just be grateful that my BF planned anything for us rather than protest about this. Sounds to me like she's overreacting. She might just have been looking for an excuse to break it off. Sorry. So you've never visited her at her home at the school she's going to? You've never met her friends? That kind of stuff is super important to most people. Meeting each other's friends. She may have been talking about you to her friends and sincerely been disappointed you don't want to go there to visit her place and her friends and life there. Stuff like that is very easily taken the wrong way, especially if her friends have ever made a question about if they're ever going to see you. That being said, whatever the case is between you two, in reality, seems you have some communication issues. If you both sincerely want to be together, you will find a way. If not, you will find excuses enough for one or both of you to call it quits. So, she blows up over the prospect of her driving 30 minutes and wants to take a break from the relationship because, supposedly, You're not committed? Yeah, she's already taking a break, and probably has been for a while. NTA. If you guys are LDR, you need to act like it. The truth about life is things don't come easy, and you're not going to have a new car show up tomorrow. That'll fix all your problems. Sue needs to understand that. The truth about relationships is each person needs to put in effort. If you're worried about the stress on your vehicle, she should take issue with meeting you halfway anyways, because she should understand the struggle. Why be in a relationship with someone when you don't want to help them? She's more worried about the stupid details 9F how to get there than her opportunity to actually see you. That's messed up, emo. Easiest move here is to take her up on her offer. Tell her you think it's a good idea to take a break, and that you'll look forward to hearing from her whenever she wants to talk about ending the break. If she reacts negatively and angrily that you dared to take her up on the offer, then it was a trap all along and you've dodged a bullet. If she eagerly accepts, then you get to skip right on to the breakup stage without needing to be the one doing the breaking up. If she is surprised and wants to talk first to negotiate the terms of the break, then run. She's probably stringing someone else along, but doesn't want to lose the comfort of your commitment. Something else is going on here. It's not about the resort. Dig deeper and find out what triggered her reaction if you want to preserve this relationship. GIF. She's already moved on. This was just an excuse to make you out as the bad guy. Sorry, my dude. Don't waste another thought on her. I'd leave every girl that wants to take some break, LMAO. Like, do you expect I would be here waiting for you to decide if you're with me or nah? F that. You only live once. Let's move into some better things meanwhile you can. On one hand, you didn't foo by setting up a vacation. However, she could be interested in someone else not long distance, thus looking for a reason to blow up the relationship to be free and clear, making it your fault, not hers. On the other hand, if you haven't visited her at all, then that was also a mistake. Broken down car or not, it will wear on the person who has to do 100% of the driving to visit. My so and I lived in different states for 3 years and we alternated visiting the other every other weekend. I guarantee if one of us got to skip out on the traveling part, it would have caused exponential bitterness over time. But then again, if she is driving past your house anyway to visit her family on a regular basis, then maybe defer back to the first point. Altogether, this doesn't sound like a LDR that's bound for success. You don't have a relationship. Stop letting that person control your mind and life.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.